$100 loads up, and then the next transaction is $300 gas refund.
Okay.
So that actually raised my quiet again. Because since the time she joined, we used to be very tight. But now we are having variances like swings. Crazy, and we don't have no explanation for that. He's the manager, by the way.
Oh, okay.
He's helping me out with his child. It's supposed to be his day off. So.
Okay, gotcha.
So I went up there, and we went up. I can pull up last 3 months here.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
we went up there, and we actually totaled up. And it's the same modus operandi. It's the same kind of card. I think that's the app she has.
Okay.
And every time she's on the shift, there is no customer. We pull the camera. There's no customer. But she's scanning the card and she goes out, do some kind of, transaction. And the next transaction is, for example,
you got her on camera doing that?
Yeah, yes. Multiple times. Like $80 if she was on the shift right here, and she's doing a night shift. She's all by herself.
Okay.
There's no customer on the cash register, so $80 she loads up on a reader, whatever the app is.
Mm-hmm.
So she loads up around $80 here.
Okay.
And right here, Cassandra.
Okay.
And then she immediately does a refund.
Okay.
I think I put a wrong paper here.
This is the manager setting the stage, officially bringing the police into the investigation. His detailed recounting of the financial irregularities is crucial for establishing probable cause here.
Okay, can you explain to me in great detail, or as much detail as possible, what's been going on?
So we have an employee named Cassandra Rebel, and we hired her. I think.
What's the employee's name?
Cassandra.
Cassandra Rebel?
Right.
Okay.
She walked in for a job interview. We hired her, and she mentioned that she's already worked at Speedway, which is 7-Eleven company. So I thought she's an experienced person. She comes in, she joins us, and then last night what happened was I discovered we were $290 some odd short, and I did some investigation. I called up Dallas 7-Eleven corporate, and they mentioned to me that one of the employees has messed around with the gas. They're probably not loaded up, not given to the customer, took the money. But actually, that was the case. Was the refund was done. However, I found out when I did my investigation. She was loading up her cash app. Okay. And the next transaction was she's refunding the gas money. Okay. If there's any variance in gas, it comes out as a credit card shortage. Okay. I think this was done just to deviate from us looking to the card load transactions. So we were short $290, $90 plus dollars approximately, and I found out. And I saw that she loaded a $300 cash app.
The manager's proactive investigation, going back 3 months, is critical. It shows a pattern of behavior, which strengthens the case beyond a single incident and points towards systematic theft.
And then immediately next transaction was a refund of $300 of gas. Okay. Now that actually raised my suspicion, and I went particularly every time she's on the shift. I could only go 3 months back, and every time she was on the shift pretty much, every big amount that we were short, we never used to have so much big amount short, but which was unexplained for. We found it after she joined, and I went back, and to my suspicion, which I was correct, every time she was on the shift, she's loading up her cash app, and then next transaction immediately was she was refunding it in gas. Okay. So deviate our attention. It never. So it took us almost 3 months to kind of find out what was going on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nothing happened with the gas?
No, a guy came in and he was going to get gas, but then I hit cash, and then he just paid with his card.
Okay.
Other than that, I didn't have an issue.
Nothing, right? Machine all was fine, everything was fine, right? Everything was great, right?
Yeah, that I know of.
So I am almost $300 short last night.
How much?
$300.
What?
I don't know. You were working last night, right?
I worked yesterday.
Yesterday morning, right? I'm talking about morning shift. So, anything with the card load, anything that happened? You remember? Nothing?
No.
because I was going through because I paid $200.
Let us go ahead and talk.
Alright. So I'm going to talk to you, or I'm just going to read you these real quick. I'm going to need you to tell me verbally if you understand them or not, and then I'm going to ask you a couple questions, alright?
Okay.
Alright. I'm required to warn you before you make any statements that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that one? Yes?
Yes.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Understand?
Yes.
But you have the right to the representation of a lawyer on your point before you make any statements and any questions. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, your rights.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Yes.
If you have a lawyer, you are entitled to the representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements or any questions. Do you understand that one?
Yes.
If at any time during the interview you allow to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that one?
Yes.
I can make no further promises when you make any statements. This will be on your free will. Do you understand?
Yes.
Any statement and will be used against you for law. Do you understand? Yes. Okay. Now, the reason I read you these because we're doing an investigation on behalf of 7-Eleven because they feel something happened between what he was just asking you about. So now I'm going to interview you and I'm going to see if you're willing to talk to me, of course, about it. You want to talk to me, knowing these rights?
I don't have nothing to say.
Okay,
We're
so
going to have to ask you some questions.
we're going to have to
Okay.
ask you questions,
Are
and
you
you
willing
guys,
to talk
are
and
you
answer
willing
the
to answer those questions without a lawyer, or you want to?
I'm willing to answer.
Okay. All right. So basically, he called us because obviously, like you were saying, there's some money missing, some transactions that was going on while you're on shift. All right. So can you elaborate?
Before we close down, we hit the thing, we close it out, we come back to the register, we refund it, we put it in a brown bag. But I don't see where I went to the gas. I don't know, like I don't know where I went to the gas and it wasn't a customer in front of me, if that makes sense.
Elaborate a little bit on that because I'm not.
So like you saying he showed video footage of me going to the
Yeah, like you're in the cash register, like doing a transaction for gas, but then you cancel it out right away. But then there's money missing. Like he was saying, he was missing $300. So how does?
Like I said, I'm not sure because I didn't have no issues really too much yesterday with anything. Like I had that one incident, but not to where it had anything to do with gas or anything like that. Somebody did come in and pay, and then I made a mistake and hit cash, but I redid it to where he paid with his card, and then I remembered to refund it. But other than that, I don't recall, messing up or doing anything to where it would be $300 short.
Okay.
Are you being truthful?
I am.
You are being truthful?
I am.
Okay. Any other questions?
Well, go get here. We'll be right back. Just stay right here.
This is a tactical move. Leaving a suspect alone after questioning often increases their anxiety and can lead to them re-evaluating their story or offering further admissions when the officers return.
So cash
I
out.
don't get it either.
Okay, so
you
what do you mean you
cash out.
you loaded money to cash out?
Like if I needed, like being that it's just like me here or whatever, I have once loaded money to my like.
Did you
to
steal
cash
any
out.
money from the 7-Eleven?
No.
So if you're loading up the cash in the cash app, did you put the money in the register?
Yes.
Why will you do that? Because I'm short here. My question is, employees don't load up their own cash app.
Correct.
So why are you doing it?
That's the reason why you're doing it. Why were you doing
I mean, I did it that time because I needed the money, but other than that, that was it.
So you needed the money, but you didn't put. So you didn't have the money when you loaded up, but you never informed me, did you?
No.
Okay. And I wish you have told me I would have helped you out. So how much money was that?
It was $200.
Did you take the $200?
I loaded to the cash app. Probably last month.
Sorry?
I'm pretty. It was probably last month, but it wasn't.
Last month, beginning of the month?
I'm not sure. It probably was the beginning.
So you loaded up because you needed the money. You didn't inform anybody else. And that's it, right?
That's it.
The one time.
Yes.
What video was that from that you showed us?
What day was that? The video
We
page.
went
Can you
back.
pull that video up for me?
What shift was that? Morning, evening? What was that when you let it?
I'm not sure.
You know, I have always liked you, okay? And I've always said, if you
Right.
have told me, I would have said, okay, fine, no problem. When your paycheck comes, you can give it back to me. I will always help you out, right?
Right.
I got you gifts when I went to this India and just came back. I have gifts for you, for all my staff. So I just want to know, if you really need the money, why will you not tell anybody? I have Alex here, I have myself here. Is it? Let me ask you one more time. Is this the only time you did? Or
Yes, that's the only time.
I'm not.
That's probably when I added the number.
There's no number.
Yes,
There's
when you type in a rewards
There's no
number.
customer.
I know that, but I'm saying when you do the rewards number and you lean over and you hit yes to sign in the number. So
Correct.
you know how we put in the rewards?
So
On
but
the-
you're not ringing up anybody.
Right, but I'm activating the number.
Why though?
Because they tell us not to use our own phone numbers. So through free time or
But
when it's not really.
when the customer comes, that's what you do. This is 1046. Okay. You loaded up a card for 1046 at $300.
So is there any reason why she should be touching that cash register without a customer present?
There's no need.
Like even if you go to the gas and when we clear it out and come back, we refund it and put it
This
in the
is not
bag.
refunding, ma'am.
Right, but at the same time, when you,
This is-
I personally, when we don't have, when you're doing the rewards number, you tell us to stop using our phone numbers because they record it.
Do that. You're talking.
All right, come with me. Go to this vehicle right here. Alright, so as you see, you're gonna be under arrest for theft. Alright. So what's gonna happen now is we're gonna finish writing the report that needs to finish. We'll take it to county jail. You'll sit there overnight. Until Monday, obviously, because it's a weekend. You'll see the judge.
The officer is clearly outlining the legal path forward, including court appearances, potential pleas, and the implications of a guilty or not guilty verdict. This is where the full weight of her actions becomes clear.
He's going to ask you if you plead guilty or not guilty on these charges. If you say not guilty, then it'll go to trial, and then you'll just have to fight it with a lawyer if you choose to have a lawyer present for you. If you say I'm guilty, then they'll impose whatever sentence, probably just like time served already from whenever you got arrested, and whatever money they tell you need to pay. And that's it, okay? Let me just, my sergeant, he has a piece, so. You don't got anything on you in your waistband or anything like that? No. Have a seat for me.